Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well, and salutations to the Akim around the world that pushes truth and sincerity. Tonight I'd like to cover the mark of the beast, what the mark is, and we'll go through a few videos and explanations also. Alright? You open up the sword. Alright, let's say Revelations 3, I'll start from 10, right? They say, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Because the kind of times that we coming in, what is called the latter times, times close to the end, you'll see a lot of war, you'll see a lot of killing, you'll see things like martial law, you'll see people rioting and starving, and you also see people receiving the mark, which is the RFID microchip, because these are things that they will try to force on people. So it have many different things that we gotta go through coming down to the end. Not only the mark of the beast, that is just one of them. There are many other chaotic things going to happen in this world that the Most High had to keep you from. So there's it say Jeremiah 30 verse 7, right? It say, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Now, pertaining to the times that come in, as the scriptures say, all of these things must be fulfilled. So, as the scriptures talk about the mark of the beast, that is not something that the Most High going to change his mind about. This is something that actually going to take place. And it's something that people have to prepare themselves for spiritually and mentally. You have to be able to get your feet up. You have to be able to get your mind right. You see the Revelations 13. I'll start from 16. You say, and he caused it all. No, you say he caused it all. That could mean to force you. That could mean to trick you. That could mean many different things. Because they don't only had to force the microchip on people, as they realize that certain different things that they're making nowadays that enticing to cause people to actually want to take it. It has certain places that open in businesses where if you don't have the chip you can't get employed. It has many different ways that it could cause you to take it. For example, if there wasn't implemented into healthcare, and there was to say if the elderly just don't take it, they wouldn't be able to receive free healthcare. They would have to take it. So it have many ways that Esau is going to cause you to take it. It could be by forcing it upon you, or it could be by tricking you. It say, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Now, even if you see today, because prophecy is something that when it happens, you will know when it happens. That is how specifically detailed prophecy is. Even if you see the microchip as they're making it today, where it is they're making it for? They're making it for your hand and they're making it for your forehead. You have no way to misunderstand that. Alright? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Again, detail. Because you say that no man might buy or sell, because they also want to use that microchip to make it digital in terms of like money. They want to do away with actual physical dollars, and they want that microchip to be a form of payment. Again, very detailed. If a person had to not have understanding to not see how detailed that is. And this is something that was written many years before it actually even had technology. It's to show how detailed prophecy is. A person can't believe that the microchip is not the mark of the beast unless they just do have understanding. You see, here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 threescore and six. Which is when you look at a barcode. If you was to actually go online and look at a barcode, if you was to actually go and look up online, Google it, and look at how the numbers of a barcode does work in terms of the lines on the barcode, you will see the two first lines the two first long lines represents a 6. The center longest lines represents a 6, and the last two long lines represents a 6. You understand? That is to show you how detailed prophecy is. It have no way to get around that. If a person don't understand that, that means the Most High didn't give them the understanding. But it's to show you how detailed the prophecy is. And this man they're talking about, the number of a man, that number represents Esau. That is why he does use that technique. He does use that what call it? He does use that system in his system. When you're going and buy an item, it's his name you'll be swiping. Every time you go and buy an item and scan, it's his name you're swiping, because that number represents a man, which is a particular nation, which is Esau. And that is the same thing that when you have to swipe your chip, that is the same thing they'll be reading in your hand. Same 666. If a person can't understand that, then something wrong. Now that we get down into the actual definition of the word mark now. Now the word mark itself, it goes back to the translation of the word charagma, which means it's from the same as G54A2, which is Strong's. It says scratch or etching that is stamp, right? Now if you look at this word etch, E-T-C-H, okay, definition of the word etch. It said to cut, bite, or corrode with an acid or the like, engrave with an acid or a like, as to form a design. Alright? It said to protrude, which is like to insert, which is exactly how it is the microchip does work. Just insert it into your hand. Is to show how detailed it is. Say definition 5 is to cut. All of those things pertain to the chip, which is the mark. I have no way around it. Let me go into some videos explaining a little more about the mark.
Using radio waves needs to be able to identify and differentiate itself from other things.
Now this video giving you an idea of how this microchip that the creators actually work.
The first use of RFID was in the 1940s to identify and differentiate military aircraft. It's what allowed the Allies to determine which plane was a friend and which one was not. Today, RFID is still used by the military as well as commercial airplanes. RFID is also used by countless other things. The keys to open your car door, the automatic payment passes used in toll booths, building access systems, passports, payment cards, and even student ID cards, wireless sensors and mesh networks, laptop and tablet computers, as well as music players and other devices that connect to wireless networks, use a unique identifier called the Media Access Control or MAC address. Bluetooth devices such as headsets for your mobile phone also use this method for wireless identification. The EAS or electronic article surveillance tags you see on clothes and retail stores are not RFID, even though the word surveillance implies that they are. EAS tags don't uniquely identify an item. They only identify if the item it is attached to has been paid for or not. But the most common device that uses radio frequency identification is your mobile phone. The International Mobile Equipment Identity, or IMEI, uniquely identifies a specific mobile phone being used on a mobile network. In fact, this mobile phone uses 3 different radio frequency identifiers, an IMEI and 2 MAC addresses for both network and Bluetooth communication. As you can see, there are many different types of devices that identify themselves using radio communication, and it's easy to get them confused. There's no need to be concerned if you don't understand the differences. Just remember that RFID only provides a unique wireless identification for objects. It serves as the conduit between the physical world and the digital world because it allows physical objects to be identified and differentiated by computers.
So you see what it's right? They say it gives the ability to make physical objects to be identified by computers. So no matter where you are, no matter if you have 10,000 people in a crowd, they could be able to differentiate exactly who is who within that crowd with a computer once all those people have a chip in the hand.
Of these different kinds of RFID, there could be no wireless networks because there would be no way to know the difference between 2 different wirelessly connected objects. If you'd like to learn more facts about RFID technology, device commonly referred to as an RFID reader. Not having their own power source allows RFID chips to be small, but it also limits the distance that they operate. There's another limiting factor. In order for an RFID chip to work, it needs an antenna, which makes it larger. By combining an RFID chip with an antenna, you create something called an RFID tag. There are a lot of different kinds of RFID tags designed for all different applications. There are even RFID tags with batteries, but that makes the tag even larger. Passive RFID tags only work when they come within range of an RFID reader, and there are a lot of factors that determine the distance. Power, frequency, antenna size, antenna.
Now, as you see the things they're saying here, the ones that they're making for you, it wouldn't have all those different problems because they make it in a way that they have satellites in the sky that could find you no matter where. That is one. And 2, they also make it in a way that you can be able to remove it from your hand or in the back of your neck when you put it in because of the material that they're using. And some people don't even know how far along they are with this because there are a lot of people around the world right now who have this. Some even have people in your country, whether it be where I live, where you live, wherever you are. There are people all over the world right now around you looking normal and they have chips in their hand, whether it be because they find it was fun or it was mandatory for the job or some other different reason, and they're coming along very fast. So there are posts Australians embracing superhuman microchip technology, right? You say it may sound like sci-fi, but hundreds of Australians are turning themselves into superhumans who can unlock doors, turn on lights, and log into computers with the wave of your hand. Now, this is one of the ways that they're going to cause you to take it. As I say, it's simple, believe it every word. So when people hear things like this, they would think lightly. They wouldn't look at it as on a spiritual aspect. They could just look at it like, alright, I'd rather be logging into my phone every minute, just swipe this wave my hand. And a lot of simple people, well, we don't really care about anybody other than Jakes. If other people other than Jakes take it, well, other than the elect and the tutors take it, they ordain to take it. But it's to show how simple people mind is, they always look past and take everything lightly. Oh, I'm supposed to have a video here. Oh, there's it. See? Karagma. And mind you, me, like I was saying, the material they're making it with, once they insert that into your hand, you can't just take it back out very easy. They make it in a way that you might have to write off your whole hand if you want to remove it.
It's going to allow me to endorse. And you can operate the lips. And it will allow me to interact with any system in the digital world.
If you look how unnecessary that was, you already had to push a button instead of swipe your hand. That is just a way for them to keep track of you no matter where you go. Because if you always had to swipe your hand to move up and down a level, they know exactly what level you're going to, and they could always keep track of you. Because one of the reasons this tool is for is to keep track of people.
For instance, when I wave my phone over it, it can transfer my virtual business card. But it can be a little bit tricky. This technology's been going into our pets since the 1970s. I can see the future is now. I can see everyone getting one of these.
You're rushed to a hospital unconscious with no ID or medical history, but thanks to a microchip under your skin, it's all there.
I can see you asking yourselves already, why would I do this? Well, one word, convenience. Why should I have 5 cards in my wallet when I can place it all with one chip in my hand?
Always easy to fool the simple. So you see all the different methods they're using to be able to get you to take it and make it look like something okay. Right? But the men of the Most High know how serious it is. It said in Revelations 14 verse 9, it say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, it say, if any man worship the beast and his image, now the image represents the system. We can have a lot of people that is worship the system and not go according to what the Most High say. Because as the scriptures say, a man cannot serve 2 masters. It's either you're for the system or you're for the Most High. Now you could be in the system and be for the Most High, but you can't worship the system because the system is opposite to the Most High's order. You can't want to follow the system and everything the system says to do, and it completely opposite to what it is the Most High want you to do. If you even look at most of the laws, you will see that it's tell you to do abominable things. It's tell you to mark your forehead. It's tell you to bald your head, mark your beard. It's tell you to do all kind of things that is break the law of the Most High. So to worship the system, you gotta comply fully with what it is they want, and that means that you will have to go against what the Most High want you to do. Or yet again, say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast or his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, right? So if a person wanna be bright and say, alright, it's say my right hand in Revelations 13, so I go take it in my left hand. If you want to be a wise ass for the Most High, you could go ahead and you'll suffer the penalty. Right? They say, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and with brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So they have a penalty for those who want to go along and take that trip, even though the scriptures say not to do it. If a man even want to play bright and take it in the big two, he could go ahead. The Most High have a judgment for that person. Now, like taking this video is to show you how crafty they is with chip as well.
Well, they talked about, for example, electrical hazards. This thing is by no means inert. The way it works is it actually picks up and amplifies ambient electromagnetic energy from the reader devices. And if you have one of these things in your arm and you get within range of a powerful electromagnetic field, it can actually burn you. Oh, and by the way, it can kill you if you get out of line. A closer look at the who and the why behind this idea.
Alright, this next story may sound like something out of, well, a Hollywood thriller. A Saudi inventor has created a killer microchip. It's designed to track terrorists and criminals and, well, you can think of somebody. Not only does it include a GPS device, it also has a lethal dose of cyanide, which could be...
So you say not only does it contain a GPS device to track you no matter where it is, but it also have a lethal dose of cyanide in it that could kill you if you get out of line. So if they put a chip in you, it has so many things that they could do to you. One, they could always know where you are. You can't take it out your hand. Secondly, they have control over that chip. So if you're using that chip to buy and sell, if you just say you don't want to comply anymore, they could turn your chip off. Or you're going to spend money. You don't have any physical dollars, and most people not saving gold coins. How are you going to make out?
Activated at any time. You get my point? The inventor's bid for a patent has been rejected in Germany. Joining us now this morning to talk about the newer deputy editor of Popular Science. Okay, this is pretty macabre, pretty sinister and nefarious. How exactly would this work?
Well, there's a category of technology that involves GPS tracking systems being shrunk down to the size where you could actually implant it surgically. And we've seen a number of applications for this. This is without question the most sinister version of it that I've certainly heard of. And the notion of tracking criminals is nothing with the notion of killing them remotely, I think, is a whole new thing.
Yeah, and Germany said it's like, we're not going to approve this. It's for that very purpose. And apparently, some of the paperwork it applies to the patent, you can track fugitives from justice, terrorists, illegal immigrants, criminals, political opponents, defectors, and Saudi Arabians who don't return home from pilgrimage. It's a little bit wild.
I agree. I mean, the thing about this kind of patent is Germany has very tight laws about making sure that you're not registering something that really is just a bad idea, a scary idea. In this case, this guy obviously has some very strong feelings about what it would be used for, but it just seems a little outlandish.
Yeah, well, terrorist groups might be interested. I'm sure they'd be happy to grant their own form of patent for that.
Sure.
The bigger world, though, of GPS, talk to us about how it's being being used to, for example, track sex offenders?
Sure. The Washington State Legislature right now is considering the possibility of registering perhaps 100 sex offenders with a GPS chip that's implanted in their shoulder, because they found that a few of them have been wearing them on their wrists and then have cut them off, which just defeats the purpose. And so, but the larger world of this technology is actually pretty happy stuff. I mean, there is new technology for tracking Alzheimer's patients, who are
wander away.
Right. Tracking the vital signs of professional athletes from the sideline. There's been a couple cases in which, football players have collapsed of heat exhaustion, and seeing the early warning signs of that, there's technology that sort of allows you to do that remotely. Even something as benign as...
So here they say that the chip could actually read your vital signs also. You can know your health status, you can know if you're active, if your adrenaline kicking. You understand? It could be able to read certain things that are going on with you.
Keeping track of your dog, radio frequency tagging, implanted in your head. The vet, finds a stray, scans it, and finds its rightful owner in an instant.
Yeah. Do you see an explosion in the use of GPS devices? And obviously, a lot of people are concerned about an intrusion of privacy.
Absolutely, sure. I mean, I think that there is a trade-off there, and obviously, the inventor who filed for this patent has gone across the line in terms of privacy. But the use of GPS in the future will allow you to, you'll never lose your wallet again. You'll never lose your keys again. It's that kind of stuff where you're gonna, you'll be able to beep any object.
You see, he did. That is so still promote it, because if he don't, he'll be in problems. But you see how much control that Esau want to have. That's why the Mosai say he had to speed up the times for the elect's sake, because the kind of things Esau putting into place, and he moving so fast. If that too much at time, everybody will feel it. Even he own people. Even he own people will feel it. That's to show how wicked Esau is. So this to show you how dread this chip is. And if you go back to the original, the normal, what we know the word mark to be, it's like when you're a person marking the property. And that is exactly what Esau wants to do. He wants to own everything. Everything he wants to own. Everything he wants to put his name on. Scripture is that there is like Psalms 51. It's 51, 11 or 49? Yeah, Psalms 49 verse 11 is say, the inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever. Because that is how Esau is think. They're so proud that they just think that nobody will ever take them down. If you even watch most of the commercials, they say they're proud and they're free. They're always talking about pride because there's proud people. And the inward thoughts is that the houses will continue forever, like nothing will ever happen to them. And say, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So they like to place the name. They like to place the names on the property. So placing 666 on a person isn't anything different, because that is Esau number. That is Esau name. Is the number of a man, which is Esau. So that's showing you scriptures just being fulfilled. But see, any times coming, the Mosai testing his elect right now. His hopeful elect, and he wanted. So they had to get his spirit strong to be able to resist the temptations that are about to come. And one of these temptations is the RFID microchip, which they will try to either force on you or highly persuade you to take it. So you always have to keep praying. You always have to keep asking the Mosai to help you. And you always have to keep repenting for your wrongs. Because the Mosai who had to keep you from that situation, that whole thing that's going on come upon everybody, to try all of them. You have to ask the Mosai to keep you from that evil. And with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone at Ruwell, and salutations to the Akim around the world that pushes truth in sincerity. Shalom.